Yo, welcome to another unboxing video on MW Soccer. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Nike Zoom Mercurial Vapor 15 Elite Firm Ground in white, off noir, coconut milk, and bright crimson. And I ordered these at the beginning of the month, but they've taken a while to get here. It is the 22nd. I believe I ordered them on the 1st or the 2nd. So glad they finally arrived today. And let's take a look. So already I love the way the colors pop. And I'm going to open this up. Let's put them here. So I think they look great in the box here. They really have that, new cleat shine. You can see they're almost pearlescent on the upper. So this as well, you can see where actually the studs are a different color than the base plate, but the plate is pearlescent, so that's pretty cool in my opinion. And this is, it says bright crimson. I'm assuming that's this reddish color, but it actually comes off in real life as more of a somewhere between red and orange. And there's some other different colors that have come out, and these are the launch color. So let me take these out of the box and those can also, since it's an unboxing, let's look at everything that comes in the box. There's nothing else. And so that is everything in the box. I'll put the box down here. So you can see I got some of my other cleats out here, including the Blueprint Edition Vapor 14s. So let's look at this. First of all, this bag. You can see it's purple M's from Mercurial. Got the Air logo. Turn it around. Bright crimson drawstrings. Air Zoom Mercurial. So yeah, I mean, let me actually, we'll do this first. Put this down there and we'll these like this. There's some kind of tag on here. I'll look at that momentarily, but I think these look, just out of the box, they look great. I kind of liked even the way they looked, just as far as on pictures. Like I have up here, this is the Nike website, and you can see they're sold out of pretty much every size, but the largest and the smallest. But I kind of like the way they look in the pictures, and some people have been saying they don't like I've seen some reviews that don't seem to like this, but I really like this. I'm personally a fan of, I like the clean white cleat look, and you add some color to it, it really pops. It's hard to keep these clean, but it is what it is. So comparing it, already I can say they're pretty similar looking to the Vapor 14s as far as just the shape is concerned. We'll look a little more into that momentarily, but let's take a closer look. The upper feels a little grippier than this, and it, you might even be able to tell from the shine, though that was one of the things that I liked about this pair, is you could tell there was a real reflective kind of pearlescent almost shine, and that is back, you know, with this pair. And you can even see kind of the cage of the upper, which is a little more obvious than on the previous pair on the 14s. You really have that pearlescent shine down at the bottom. We'll flip these over in a second. Just want to make sure that we can get a good some good shots here. Seems to be important, I think, is like really looking and observing what they look like close up. You can see in the Air logo, there's a bunch of Mercurial logos. On the side, this swoosh says designed and engineered to the exact specifications of Mercurial athletes. ACC, all condition control, and Vapor Posit Plus are also on there. You see the Air Zoom tag and logo inside the shoes. Let me take out tissue. And again, you can see the cage on the upper. So it's hard to tell, but I think so. I can kind of see, you can see it in the video, my finger through that part of the upper. You can't really see through this part where the laces are. This is Flyknit. I specifically got Vapors because I like, you know, the kind of shorter Flyknit around the ankle. I didn't need the longer or you know, Superfly. So let's turn these over, give them a look. It says Mercurial Air Zoom down at the bottom right here. I really like how pearlescent these look. It's almost a little obnoxious, but at the same time I think it looks good. I like the aesthetic. It says Air Zoom or Zoom, and then you can kind of make out air. So they've changed. You can see the sole plate here. It's one piece, just as this one is, though this one is more of a spine right here, whereas you can clearly see there's more of a actual like full plate across your arch. So when I wear it and test it out for the first time, I'll give, you know, my thoughts on that. Looking inside, bright crimson in here. Let's see. Those are brand new, so they're not all worn, but this is supposed to be in here, the I guess where the magic happens with these new air zoom. It's supposed to provide some spring. Again, when I wear them, I will let you know what I think about that. You can see some purple also on the inside, some interesting coloring here. One thing that I do like is that there's cushion here. That's similar. It's not as pronounced, actually. There is cushion on the Vapor 14s, but this is, it looks very pronounced in comparison. Putting this back in. Okay. And I wanted to look at them, hold on, it's like kind of side by side here, just so we can see. Again, you can see through the upper, which is, I think this is similar. You know, you can kind of see through the Blueprint edition, but you can really see through this, and that's similar to the you know, Puma 1.3, or yeah, as well as the messy Speedflow that I have, where you can kind of see through the upper. Obviously there's not a gigantic Nike swoosh, but on some of the new colorways there are. I've heard that the toe is a little different, and it looks to be the case that it's a little taller, but it doesn't seem significantly so, at least aesthetically speaking. So I think, you know, when I wear them, I will be able to tell you what I think as far as that's concerned. But it's, you know, it only looks like a slight aesthetic difference here. It doesn't look like, you know, something so significant, though again, slight differences can be a lot more apparent when you're actually wearing them. So let's see, it says Mercurial on the back here. Again, I really like the way, I mean, you can tell under the light more, but I mean, the shine is just very obvious. very much like a pearlescent shine to it, and you know, I like that on the Blueprint edition, and I like that on these. There's this tag. I suppose when it says the visual aesthetic, I'm assuming that means that it will lose its luster and shine, but I think that's to be expected if you're running around. You can see that these are also a little dulled and dirty, and that just happens when you're playing on really any surface. So here's the toe box. It does, I mean, it just visually looks a little taller and like maybe not as sharp at the end, but it doesn't look, like I said, so much that it's, I don't know if this is just the colors, but I've heard that these are a little wider, like they feel a little wider, but I mean, they don't look, these are the same sizes, 10.5, and you know, they don't look as wide as I've heard. So again, I'll just have to wear them, and after I wear them and test them, I'll, you know, talk about how they feel. But you know, to me they look and they feel, you know, well designed. We don't feel much different as far as weight is concerned. They feel about the same weight as the previous generations of the 14s. And you know, one thing I liked personally about the 14s is while they were not the lightest, they aren't the lightest, but they feel very well rounded, like overall balanced for speed boots, right? Or for, you know, for something that you're wearing for speed, or for something that's similar to track shoes. And you know, I think that's important, that they're not only balanced but comfortable. And I thought these were really comfortable. The break-in period was, I literally put them on right before a game for the first time, and I went and played and scored a goal, and they were very comfortable. So I'm hoping that these are the same, and I hope to play outdoor. I've been playing a lot of indoor, but I hope to play some outdoor this week to try these on, like to test these out in a game, as I normally, after an unboxing, you know, test a new pair of cleats out and kind of give it an opinion or a review. So after I do that, I'll link that in the description, and I'll link also, I think I'm going to do a play test that I film either before or after that, and I'll link that also in the description. And yeah, you know, personally, I really like this colorway. You know, I think it got quite a bit of flack. People didn't seem to like it, but I don't know what color is specifically what, other than the bright crimson and maybe the off noir, but like maybe this is the coconut milk, which again is kind of a pearlescent white, and it just looks like it has some shine to it that just looks nice. And that was true with the blueprint edition, and you know, I'm kind of glad they left that aesthetically as well. You know, I like cleats that have some pop to them, so these really, like, the design pops in my opinion. And you know, I think these are great. They look great, and I'm excited to wear them. So if you like this video and you want more content like this, like the video, subscribe, leave a positive comment. You get a lot of comments saying, you know, they're boots, not cleats. Well, in the United States, these are cleats, and you know, if you're that hung up on whether I call them boots or cleats, you probably have some other problems that you need to sort out in your life. But yeah, other than that, I really hope you have a blessed day, and you know, come back and check out more reviews and any of the other content that I post on here. So until I go, and I guess I'll do this view, because I don't think I've done that. Until I go and play in these, this is it for now, but let me know what you think. Let me know which colorway you're most excited for, because so far there's 3. And maybe I'll get another pair in the not too distant future, a different color, and really go in depth on that. As you can see also here, let's just quickly look at this stud pattern. It is different. The back heel here doesn't look so different. We kind of went over the spine. You can see that the heel looks very similar, though these are more, they look larger, but these look more like they have sharper points that dig into the ground. It's hard to get these to sit up. Okay, but you can see the difference in the stud pattern here. Obviously Nike have chosen something that they think will be more beneficial. One of my thoughts is that, you know, you could drag the ball with the bottom of these. If you stood on the ball and were dragging it, that could be affected by a new stud pattern. I don't know yet because I haven't touched a ball with it, but that's something else to, you know, think about when I do the play test as well. I believe they might have had to change the stud pattern because the Air Zoom pack and how the Nike Air technology might, Air Zoom technology might, you know, need some kind of refresh in the stud pattern. So, and I guess last but not least, there's a nice Nike logo right there. So, that being said, that's been the unboxing and a thorough look up and down of the Air Zoom or Nike Zoom Mercurial Vapor 15 Elite firm ground. And one more detail is that in the laces here there are little blue, is it blue? I don't know, it's like a metallic and blue ribbons of some sort, tiny, and it causes like these to shine under light, as you can see as I move the camera around. They're shining, so I think that's a neat touch. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and join me for the next unboxing, review, whatever it may be. And that, have a blessed day, blessed night, wherever you are. Yeah.